A child's hidden talent. I still remember the day I discovered my son's talent. It was a typical Sunday afternoon, and I was making lunch while my 6-year-old son, Alex, was playing in the living room. Suddenly, I heard him singing a song that I recognized from the radio. I stopped what I was doing and listened. At first, I couldn't believe what I was hearing. My son had a beautiful voice. He hit every note perfectly, and his tone was velvety smooth. But as he finished the song, I noticed the expression on his face. He looked uncertain, almost embarrassed, as if he had done something wrong. "Alex," I said, kneeling down to his level, "that was amazing. Did you know you have a great singing voice?" He shook his head. "No, Mommy, I'm not a good singer." I was surprised by his response. "What do you mean? You just sang that song better than most adults I know." Alex shrugged. "I guess, but I don't want to sing in front of people. They'll laugh at me." Over the next few weeks, I watched as Alex's self-doubt grew. He stopped singing around the house, and he even avoided music altogether. But I knew that I had to do something to help him see his true potential. One day, I decided to reach out to a local music teacher and ask for her advice. She suggested that we sign Alex up for a children's choir at the community center. At first, Alex was hesitant, but I promised him that he wouldn't have to audition or perform alone. The choir was a place for kids to come together and sing as a team. The first choir practice was nerve-wracking for Alex. He clung to my hand as we walked into the room, his eyes wide with fear. But as soon as the choir began to sing, his demeanor changed. He listened intently, then joined in for the next song. I'll never forget the moment when Alex's face lit up. He had hit a high note perfectly, and the other kids had cheered for him. For the first time in weeks, he was smiling from ear to ear. As the weeks went on, Alex's confidence grew. He began to sing louder and with more enthusiasm. He even started practicing at home again, asking me to put on his favorite song so he could sing along. Finally, the day of the choir's performance arrived. I was nervous for Alex, but he was beaming with excitement. When it was their turn to perform, the choir stood up and began to sing. Alex's voice rose above the rest, clear and confident. I couldn't help but tear up as I watched my little boy step out of his shell. He had believed for so long that he wasn't a good singer, but now he knew the truth. He had a gift, and he was using it to bring joy to others. From that day on, Alex's love for music only grew. He continued to sing in the choir and even started taking private lessons. And every time he sang, I knew that I was witnessing a special moment. My son had found his passion, and I knew that it would stay with him for a lifetime.